Welcome to Live Marbling on Wednesdays. I'm Pam Granger Gale with Magic Studios here in beautiful Asheville, North Carolina. And today we're going to talk about the blues, the quarantine blues as I nicknamed it, because that's where we all are right now. It's a kind of gray day out here in Asheville, and it gives you just a little bit of a gray feeling, a blue feeling. And when I did a little research on the color blue, I found out that the fourth definition relates to our feelings, our moods, feeling melancholy. So today's challenge by Ashby is to work just with blues. So I have made up a color palette, olive blues of varying blues, and these colors will be the basis for all the prints today. So let's get started, and welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So I want to get warmed up a little bit. So blues have lots of different names. This one is looking very much like a turquoise blue. And I am already loving how it's acting and behaving. All right, next, let's go with something a little darker, a darker blue on here. I want to give him a boost because he's acting a little slow today, but that's a nice vibrant blue. How many names of blue can you think of? I was thinking of navy. Yes, welcome back, Ashby. I explained that today is the challenge that you gave me last week of just using blues. I'm getting warmed up here. When you're working with your paints and marbling, you do want to warm them up. And blue, as far as the origin of it came from the 1250 to 1300s from the English language. And there's also a, I'm going to put that one in. There's also the word bleu in French. It is spelled B-L-E-U. So that word has lots of meaning and history in it. So the first definition of blue is the pure color of a clear sky. And wow, I think I have some good colors here for a sky. Yes, and green can be in the sky. So I'm going to do my first drawing pattern now. Phew. Phew. I like that. I like this one. Okay, and you know I say that a lot. But marbling is just like that. It's so much fun. And it is so relaxing and mesmerizing. I think I'm going to leave this one just as it is. This one has a couple of names, a drawn pattern, or or the gelgit, which is means to and fro in the Turkish language. Blue also is found in the color light spectrum between green and violet. And as a visual artist, I know a lot about the color blue from teaching it on the color wheel. And blue is one of the primary colors. So let us reveal our first print of today. I'm seeing a wow. I am feeling a wow. Oh my. So this blue can make you happy. The blues don't always have to be sad. And the color wheel, blue and yellow make green, blue and red make purple. So blue is located between green and purple on the color wheel as well. Just a slight live mishap. It helps when you have your bucket underneath the water that's being poured off of the paper. So no problem. The studio has a concrete floor. I was loving that nice soft sound, but this is the sound I need to be hearing. All right, so let's bring this puppy close. This is a close-up worthy print. Hey, Annie Kramer, big hugs to you. I'm so glad you came. This is our Quarantine Blues Day, and look at that. I'm very pleased with this. So let me give it a hang up, and so we were talking about blue, and there are a lot of expressions with blue called idioms. They don't necessarily mean that it's the, a true thing. Hey, Stephen, how are you? Welcome. Glad to have you. So, how many of you have heard the expression, talking until you are blue in the face? Yeah, that means that you are exhausted from trying to win and convince somebody of an argument or a point of view. So, but we're going to have fun with our blues today. And for those that are joining now, I always skim the tray between colors. Even though today it's all about the blues. The blues, like you heard at the first of the cast, I was going to call podcast, but live feed. Those blues came from our African Americans in the Deep South in 1870. They were singing songs that were spirituals, they were uplifting, they told tales of troubles, and then sometimes as ballads they had a call and response part to it to get everybody involved. So what I'm doing is warming up right now. I want to use some more of the colors of blues that I have. So I'm going to do another piece of paper here. And this one, I wanted to use this color a while ago, but it wasn't going to work well with the lightness that I had a while ago. So what are you doing to keep your sanity these days. Comment below and let me know. I love to see your comments after I finish the videoing, and you know, if you ask a question, I will get back with you and comment on that. And if you notice, I am wearing all blue today as far as my scarf and my shirt. Whoop, live, folks. It's live, it's live. I got distracted there. All right, sometimes I see little things that I need to push away from the surface. But right now I'm getting a very subtle grade blue situation going on here. Oh, let me put some other. Hello, Diane. It is so good to see you. Welcome. Our theme is the blues. And I just am dropping the paint wherever I would like. So now I think I like all of those. So I'm going to do another drawing pattern. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to go this way. And this way. This is one of my most relaxing days of the week, ladies and gentlemen. It's when I'm out here with you doing these live demos. I am at home. Hello, we've got another Diane. I love my Dianes that spell their name with 2 N's. You're a rare breed, aren't you? All right. Look at that, another beautiful pattern going on here. I'll do a little something extra to it to add a little bit more wave. Because when I sell these papers, you know, people use them for bookbinding, for facing pages, and then sometimes you can just frame these because they are beautiful as artwork. So I'm going to do a little back and forth. Yes. Yes. Now I do sell my papers. I mentioned that in my Etsy store. It's marblemagic.etsy.com, and you'll get to see that name in a little bit here. So now I want to capture this. This is one beautiful print. And I'm so glad that most of my prints that are live are these beautiful. Because that's what you want to see, is beauty. Especially on a Wednesday. It's right in the middle of the work week, right? Or the quarantine week. All right, ready for the reveal. Oh, yeah, I'm here in the Peanut Gallery. Oh, yes, oh, yes. Oh, I always can't wait to see it when it's here. Look at that. Wow. Ooh, it reminds me of ocean waves. Ooh, who would like to be at the ocean right now? Me, me, me. So, another idiom that I found for the color blue is out of the blue. That's when something comes suddenly. I guess kind of like a tornado. So those come suddenly out of the blue. Or maybe this would be nice. A nice thing to come out of the blue would be to get some money in the mail. That would be nice to have that come out of the blue. So I'm always looking for other challenges for next week. So if you have a challenge, it can be a color theme, it could be a pattern theme, anything like that would be a good thing for me. Hey Carol, oh my good friend in Transylvania County, I love and miss you. I love and miss all my friends that are on there, family too. I can't wait till we can get together and see each other in person. That will be good. All right. Okay. Just a little bit more rinse. So what do you think about this one? Oh, and let me get it closer so you can see it. All right, there. Beautiful, beautiful. Like I was saying, I sell these in variety packs on my MarbleMagic.etsy.com, as well as supply kits. And I've had several people purchase those, and there are videos that I send. One that gives you some beginning level information so that you can do this at home. I know it's kind of hard to do something like this at home, but I can coach you through it, and I'm more than happy to do that because that's what I love doing. So my site is down there, and some journals that I have made, and the paper samples. Then right here are all the colors that we are using today, that I'm using today for all of the blue themed works. And I do appreciate Ashby giving me that suggestion. And I'd love another challenge for next week, because I get tired of trying to think of things myself. So I am here in my garage studio. This is the first place where I started marbling professionally. Hey Linda, good to have you aboard. Because I would set up, and Carol and I would do the large scarves here in the garage studio, and at times we've done it out underneath a tent in my yard, and it was just not the most successful or pleasant because we were fighting the elements. So let's get back to blues. I've got two glacier maps that I'm going to do with a light blue, as suggested by my son Ashby, in case y'all don't know that. He suggested that I do these maps all in blue since they are glaciers. So what I've thought about is I will do a set of these, and I see this as some framed artwork once it's done. So let me put some colors. I'm going to probably use all of these lighter blue colors because I want the lines of the glacier to show up. So I have lighter versions of some of these colors. So here they are going on. I apologize, it may be a little bit hard to see because of the darker blue dots on the bottom of the tray. Sometimes they get away from me and you can't recall them. I don't have them on a fishing line. I did want to talk a little bit more, a musical reference to bluegrass. Bluegrass, I thought, and I have made some bluish green. That musical tradition derived in the United States, in our region of the Appalachian Mountains, in the 1940s. And so we are proud owners of that musical tradition. And Bill Monroe and the Bluegrass Boys was the band that created and developed that name. And so the name also became a color, or maybe vice versa. Maybe the band came later and the color came first. I don't know, which came first, the chicken or the egg? I don't know. So I've got my colors applied. Should I have a darker color? No. I don't want a darker color. I do not want a darker color, so I'm referencing this again. I want to have my pattern done and drawn. I may do something similar to what I did last week with a oh, beautiful. Oh, shoot, I'm gonna stop right there, and now I'm gonna lay it. Oh, it's live, folks. It's live. So I'm gonna plan it. I'm going to do a very wide spaced curve swoosh that way. I think we talked about last week how your brain works and how when I get quiet I'm thinking and trying to make sure that I do this the right way. All right. And here I go. Ah, yes. All right. Let's see this one with the glaciers. And these glaciers and these maps are glaciers in Canada. Oh, me, oh my, I love it. What a great idea. Thank you for that suggestion. It is too awesome. Oh, I'm sorry. I do get a little excited, especially with these colors. These colors work beautifully. So I'm going to make these as a set that can be up in the Etsy store probably in 2 weeks. I've gotten behind. I didn't post any of my larger papers last week. I'm sorry, folks. But I will have to get on that. But if you see something you like, you can always comment below and I can save it for you. So then I don't have to put it up on Etsy. So let's have a close-up of this one. Oh, okay, we're going to turn it this way so that you can see the glacier map underneath. And I made these light colors especially so that the lines would show up. Alrighty, so this map is from 1959, and the next map is from in the 60s. I'll read that date in a little bit here. Okay, that's good. 5 minutes, 5 minutes? Oh dear. Well, can y'all hang on a few more minutes so I get this second map done? I've just been enjoying myself. See, I lost track of time, and that's what happens when you're creating, because the creative side of your brain is your right side. So did I talk about everything out of the blue? Out of the blue. That 5 minutes came out of the blue. That was a surprise for me. Now, while I'm playing the tray, let me ask y'all to like and share my Facebook and my Instagram page, and share it with your friends and families. And yes, I'm back here every Wednesday at 3 o'clock. I also have a Paper Magic store, and I have an antique map covered journal out there that's available for sale in my Paper Magic Etsy store. So go check these things out. You know, gifts. There are cards in my paper store, so that would be something good to share with people right now during all of this time of quarantine. Everybody likes to get a card. I don't care how old or young you are. Everybody likes a card. Okay, here we go. Got to fill in this middle here. I do appreciate having such a big crowd today. I hope y'all have enjoyed, and maybe y'all have chatted with each other while I've been working. I hope so. They're friends and family and former teachers, and that know Ashby and that know me. So it's been great having so many people, and people from all walks of my life. That's what I really enjoy, is having everybody come together here. All right, so I'm going to again do my similar design. I need to look at my map. It's probably going to be a very similar one. So this map is from 1964. I'll give a quick close-up of that. All right, so that's the before. And now we're going to do the drawing. Oh, I do love these blues. Now, I'm not a Carolina blue fan, but UNC here in North Carolina, that's their color of UNC. So I still like it. The blues are very, very pretty and work well together. And I have someone that, of course, does not like blue because he's a Carolina fan, and that's University of South Carolina fan. Okay, I've got to, hold on. I'll see which way, yeah, I'll do that. I'll put this corner down. Okay, freestyle. But the colors will be the same, and this is going to be a complementary piece to the other glacier map. This is where I start to quit talking. Sometimes the paper gets a little ornery. That's why I was putting my fingers lightly on the back. And now this is our final reveal for today's Quarantine Blues. Well, I hope you're leaving in a happier mood, even though the theme was the blues. So I hope you are happy with all that you've seen today. Wow. Wow, it's great. Oh, yes, look at that. All right. So as we're signing off, there may be some more blues music playing. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. Tell your friends and family. Like me on Facebook and Instagram, and I'll see you next Wednesday at 3 p.m. Love you.